Man, I'm gonna get straight to it. Drake's Iceman episode 1, Drake's Iceman episode 2, and Drake's Iceman episode 3. It's kind of fucking boring, man. Like, is somebody gonna tell the truth right now? Like, I know it's some people that might agree with me in the comments or watching this video, but Drake's Iceman, just the streams. I ain't even gonna talk about all the other antics and shit that he's doing, because he's doing, oh my God, he's doing so much stupid shit. It's boring, man. And let me tell you why it's boring. Please. Please and thank you, right? So think about an artist that's been in the game for 15 years, regardless if he wrote the songs or not. He fucking dominated the charts for a while. You have a team of creative directors that give you creative direction. Like videos like Headlines. Like, that video is one of my favorite videos from Drake, even though a lot of people don't agree with like the imagery that he put out, making himself look like a mob boss, wearing all black with the black gloves. Like, a lot of people wasn't fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't fucking with it neither, but the song itself is one of my favorite songs from Drake. I'm not gonna lie, right? I still listen to it, you know? But that video had, my point being, that video had creative direction, all right? And you got what the video was about. Like, it wasn't no questions. It wasn't a whole bunch of fucking weird-ass space. It was just 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of fucking just nothingness. I don't give a fuck about people trying to make it seem like he's trying to be artsy now. That was never Drake's fucking angle. That shit's boring, bro. Headlines was a creative direction, right? It had creative direction. You feel me? Fucking, what's another video that was like, that you could just, it matched the fuck, God's Plan. He going around, even though a lot of people assume that he was trolling XXS and Tatiana when he was alive because of the whole help a hand thing, and Drake said, well, I'm gonna come to your city and give away all this cash, $1 million, this is that, right? The video had creative direction, and you could tell what the video was about. You wasn't sitting there watching a whole bunch of space. Yes, it's just a song, but you cannot tell me you haven't had artists that came out with 10, 15, like the video that's like 10, 15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, a little mini movie, but the song is only 3 minutes. The song is only 4 minutes. We've had examples of this before. So when you put this in a more elongated format with much more time duration, bro, you cannot tell me you can't look at people who did 10, 20-minute videos, and if you're doing an hour, then you split that hour up and you make it a segment of 10 minutes of here, 10 minutes of this, 10 minutes of that. You feel what I'm saying? It's impossible for you not to not know that, bro. Come on. Oh, another video. Him and Lil Durk, with Drake and Lil Durk, the Laugh Now, Cry Later joint, right? That video has somewhat of a creative direction. It was more so, like, to me, it was a little more random, but that's better than fucking just walking around with spaced out shit. First of all, there's like 20 and 30 minutes of nothingness going on, nigga. 20 and 30 minutes of nothingness going on. Drake, you have videos like Headlines, God's Plan, Laugh Now, Cry Later, fucking Worst Behavior, even some, like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. To me, it seems like, and I might be going out on a limb here, I might be reaching, but it seemed like you're trying to go the artsy route, like how the guy who whooped the dog shit out you in a battle did, right? For instance, I seen Drake change his strategy in real time. Drake was only dropping like tracks that was like 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes at best, but 2 minutes, like before Kendrick dropped Euphoria, which was 6 minutes long. Drake ain't have no song in the battle that was 6 minutes long. You feel me? He didn't have nothing in the battle that was 6 minutes long. Kendrick started to control the initiative with the timing of the songs, with the subject matter of the songs and everything. And that made Drake change his whole approach in real time. In real time. Yeah, he dropped 616 in LA, which was like 3 minutes long or some shit like that. But a lot of Kendrick's songs are like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes long in his beef. Other than 616 in LA, Euphoria is 6 minutes. I think Not Like Us is like 4 minutes and some change. What's the other song? 616 in LA, Euphoria. Oh, Meet the Grams. That shit's like 6 minutes. Meet the Grams is like 6 minutes. So Drake started to notice that people were actually listening to longer versions of songs, specifically in this beef that he was having, rap battle. I don't want to call it a beef, right? It was a rap battle. It was a big one with Kendrick. So he was like, oh, you know what? I can drop songs that are that long. Okay, because he wasn't, to me personally, Taylor Made Freestyle, that shit went number 2, 3 minutes long. Push-Ups went number 3 minutes long. What was the other one? He dropped one more. He dropped one more, didn't he? But anyway, listen. He didn't start dropping songs that was 6 minutes long, 4 minutes, 5 minutes long until Kendrick dropped songs that was that long, right? That's just my point. And I think I'm right on that. If I'm wrong, combat me in the comments, right? And then throughout the whole thing, Drake started to notice that Kendrick was like, he took a very artsy approach to this beef. To this rap battle. Because he's seen that the Not Like Us video was very artsy. It had a lot of meanings in it. And, you know, at first you watch the video and you just like, why is he passing the Bible? Why is he dancing over here? Why he got all these people around him? He was answering Drake's lyrics, rebuttaling them in a video. So Drake said he don't get no love in his city. That nigga shut down the city. I think he had thousands of people out there. I'm going to easily say it was hundreds of people out there. But I'm pretty sure he had a couple thousand out there. I ain't gonna say thousands, but a couple thousand people out there, right? You barely can even see the nigga in one scene and Not Like Us, right? He debunked the whole family shit that Drake said about him and his girl and Dave Free fucking his girl and it's not his baby. He had his family in the video rebuttaling your lines with visuals. Kendrick, that was genius on his part. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Drake was ready for his shit getting rebutted in video form. You get what I'm saying? And Drake wasn't doing that until he saw Kendrick do it. Now, Kendrick did take some aspects of like Drake when it came to it was one part in the Not Like Us video where you could see somebody walking up to Kendrick and then they get snatched. I think that was the Dark Lane tapes or some Scary Hours or some shit. He put it in a way to where he deliberately let you know he was copying you. Like, this is me, but I'm putting myself in a situation where now I'm going to take your place. Now I'm going to take your spot. So it was a lot more obvious and a lot less. It wasn't no space in between and shit, Brody. Like, come on. You feel me? Wasn't no space in between. It wasn't all this weird ass shit going on. Just a whole bunch of nothingness. And it's like, what type of fucking rollout is this? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you watch videos from niggas like, I don't get it. Anyway, Kendrick was rebuttaling Drake's lines with visuals. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Drake dissed everybody who agreed with this shit, right? And nigga dissed Joe Budden, and nigga dissed Rob Markman, and nigga dissed Kai Cenat, and nigga dissed DeMar DeRozan, the nigga dissed LeBron James, the nigga dissed Metro. He ain't dissed Future for some reason. The nigga dissed J. Cole. Like anybody who was even having an inkling of a thought that was against his shit that he had going on, right? He dissed him. Waste of fucking time. Waste of energy. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. This is, and now I have to revert back to the battle to even show people why I feel the way I feel about what's going on now with the Iceman episodes. You feel me? I think Drake is totally dragging this shit out. I don't think he had a plan. I think he's doing this as he goes along. I think What's the Dirt is saving this nigga's career single-handedly because the way that What's the Dirt is breaking down these videos, oh my God, the way, like, okay, so some of the stuff I can agree with. The only stuff that I can agree with What's the Dirt is the songs that were playing in the background. I'm like, okay, music, he does music, he's trying to represent certain things with certain locations in music. I get with the music part. I honestly, truly don't fucking think Drake thought that deep into the places that we seen this nigga at. This nigga just walking in and out of random doors. This nigga's fucking shaving ice. Bro, you're shaving ice. Drake, what happened? You're shaving ice. What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you couldn't come up with a better way to express yourself other than being in a freezer, measuring ice, shaving ice. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Then he tried to fucking, so he's driving around showing you that he gets love in this city. And that's a whole thing. Well, fold that up right now. Oh, don't look away now. We'll fold that up right now. Don't look away now. Pussy. Huh? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Anyway, we get past that part. And I'm just skimming through all this shit, man. My bad if my shit is jumbling and fumbling around, but then we get Drake drop the Central C song, which is which one? Which one? I got a fairy and I got a which one? Which, like, I listened to the song. It was subpar. It wasn't the worst, but this definitely wasn't the best. If it sounded rushed, it sounded like, because he presented Central C had a suit on. I watched the first Iceman episode all the way through. I skimmed through it a little bit after I realized, I'm like, is this nigga just driving? Is he really doing this right now? So I skimmed through it a little bit, but the first Iceman episode I actually watched, and I watched it live. I caught it live, right? It was like, I saw it said 3 minutes ago, and I said, oh shit, let me go and click on that motherfucker, and then, you can rewind the live or whatever. But I watched it live. That shit was boring as fuck. So I'm like, the second episode better not be the first episode. I'm thinking the first episode is setting up the excitement for the second episode, and the third episode gonna be just like, nigga, fireworks and whatever. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck the nigga playing. The second episode, more boring, more nothing. This nigga took an hour and a half, and within an hour and a half, it's like fucking 10 minutes of real shit going on. 10 minutes of, this nigga took 10 minutes and just put, he said, this is how I honestly think. He said, all right, we're going to take 10 minutes of content, 20 minutes at best, and just put a whole bunch of space around it for like an hour and a half so we can get this watch time, y'all. I need this check from YouTube because the labels ain't going to pay a nigga. And I'm suing their ass right now. And they can't stop me, nigga. They can't stop the motherfucking hustle. This nigga is what? Talk about taking some cocaine and dumping the baking soda box on the what the fuck? And you can't even get high off this shit anymore. What is it? You're sniffing baby powder, bro. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? So Iceman episode 2 was just as boring. And then Iceman episode 3 was like, you cannot keep, it was just like, It was like nerve-wracking almost. I ain't watch it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, man, what's the dirt been breaking this shit down? And me personally, again, single-handedly saving this nigga's career because I gave What's the Dirt a chance. I watched the whole video. I didn't skip through it. It was, like I said before, the only thing that made sense to me was the song that was being played at times. But it gets to the point where you're, and I'm going to go back to the Kendrick thing and the artsy shit. You are trying to copy Kendrick Lamar's approach on how he handled his music and the way that he put art into it and the way that his visuals actually made sense with the message. Your shit's not connecting. Your shit's not doing that because you were never an artist that was looked at as such in the first place. Kendrick Lamar won a Pulitzer Prize and he got an album called Damn that's like encapsulating problems in society of oneself and others and just like all this shit, you feel me? Drake, you never, not once in your career, you never stood for anything. You never went against the grain with anything. You never took issues of the general public and encapsulated it into a musical, artistic moment for us to appreciate it and say, you know what? Drake might not just be a rapper and a pop artist guy and go around and want to fuck all the strippers and have babies and stuff with them and all this other shit, right? Maybe you have something more to offer. But that never happened. It never happened. Not one time of your career can we look at a song and say, you know what? That goes deeper than just the lyrics. I can listen to this song and actually feel something instead of just the surface level of enjoyment that we have with songs that just sound like you got to enjoy them in the background. You got a whole lot of background music, homie. And that's not a bad thing, but it's one thing to get hella streamed just because people playing you in the background. It's another thing that people are streaming your music because they actually want to feel something. And that's the difference. And with this whole Iceman shit, I feel nothing. I don't even feel cold, nigga. I feel nothing. You ain't like, I don't get what Iceman means. And again, I truly, honestly feel like you're trying to somehow, some way shit on Kendrick by being artsy, by trying to be more art, like showing your artful side. It's like, even with the No Kid video, you had the dancers kind of look like the Super Bowl dancers. Then that shit looked kind of cheesy. And it looked like you was trying to dance like Kendrick, or I don't know, making a fun of, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you was doing in the No Kid video. But it seems like you're so stuck on proving that you're better than somebody that you're forgetting that you're just supposed to be better than yourself. You are your only competition. Now, I don't even remember some of the stuff I said, right? Because some of that shit was just like a rant, and I just got pissed off. But at the end of the day, Drake, start competing with yourself again. Start competing with yourself again, bro. Lil Wayne told your ass when you first started this shit, don't try to get no tattoos. Don't start fucking with gangs. Don't act like you in the mob. Just be the singing nigga from Canada who's in his feelings. And people gonna call you soft, but people people respected you more. You know what's so funny about this whole thing? People lost respect for you. Little did you know after the Meek Mill shit. Like, and it's weird to say because yeah, everybody was like, okay, Drake won a battle. But Drake lost a lot of himself, I feel, me personally. And it kind of was like a progressive thing, but after the battle, I felt like Drake was like, well, fuck the old me. You know what I'm saying? After the battle, because he like, shit, this is just me. This is not true or false or nothing. There's no evidence to this, right? Like concrete. But I'm just saying, you could tell by his actions, it's got to be something there, right? So I feel like after the Meek Mill battle, he looked at Meek Mill as like a badge of honor, right? Like, okay, I got this Meek Mill win. But he also took that as, okay, I won some hood points. I got some street cred off of winning a rap battle. That ain't it. Wayne already warned you, don't be going around fucking with niggas who doing this and that and try to change your image and da-da-da-da-da. And that's why people had problems again with headlines, like I referenced earlier. Because we first saw you come out with, baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. We can do it real big. Bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything. Other hoes ain't never on it. I want this wherever. That's why I can spend whatever on it. Cause she hold me down. Cause she hold me down. You know what I'm saying? You was a singing nigga. And nobody would question who you are if you stayed in that lane. And nobody was questioning your raps. You feel what I'm saying? You notice it was only after the rap battle that niggas started to question you. And a big part of that was Meek Mill. But do you notice that once you got the big head, niggas started to question you about everything? Drake, didn't you get robbed for your chains or some shit? Like a bitch, didn't a bitch set you up? And you cooperated with the police. You cooperated with the cops. You made a police report. That's not how you handle the shit. And now when niggas say you from Canada, it goes from you from Canada and you a singing nigga to you from Canada. You ain't like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying niggas ain't like that in Canada. I'm just saying if Drake is the representation of how niggas are like that in Canada, that's not a good representation of the people who actually are like that in Canada. So Drake ain't like that because he's from Canada. And that's how you get that statement. But you acting like niggas is trying to diss Canada. No, niggas is dissing you. You just so happen to be from Canada, bitch ass nigga. And then, to encapsulate all the bitch ass nigginess that you've been doing, you are fucking suing UMG and Kendrick Lamar's name is in that bitch 200 times. I think literally like 140 sometimes though. Like literally. I might be exaggerating, but Kendrick's name in that bitch like 200 times. Like real shit. Kendrick Lamar's name is in a lawsuit more than UMG and yours combined. Drake, that ain't it. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Cut the cap. You not pushing P. You not a real nigga, bro. I'm sorry. You not a real nigga, bro. You giving light-skinned niggas a real bad name. So look, I'm going to end the video right here, man. Drake's Iceman 1, 2, 3 was boring as fuck. I don't know what Iceman means. And I listen, I don't even want to talk about the weird-ass Pinocchios that's been running around these fucking videos. Like, get rid of fucking Pinocchio, nigga. Do you not know what... Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of my opinion on the Pinocchios. Yo, bro. You kissed a 17-year-old on stage when you was 23 years old. Okay. Cool. You call yourself the boy. Okay. Cool. Kendrick Lamar called the people around you PDF files. Cool. Do you know what the Pinocchio shit is doing right now to you? Are you thinking about this? Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy. But he was a child. He wanted to be a real boy because he wanted to be around kids. You have Pinocchio chasing you as if you're running away from something. Yo, Drake, that was some of the worst. I don't give a... And what's the dirt tried to say? Oh, on this episode, he had on the bow tie, and on the other one, the outfits are different. So it got to be a different person, a different Pinocchio, different situation, different people lying on him. But man, what the fuck are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? I'm serious. This shit, This whole thing is a big mess. And then they saying that your Iceman album got leaked and all this shit, and you canceling it, and you mad at Aiden Ross, and you cussing niggas out, and you posted cots in that forehead, and like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. I can make a whole nother video on just antics alone. Like the last 6 months, it'll be a 30-minute video, an hour if I want it to be. I just don't feel like talking about this shit. I wanted to talk about how shout out to Jalopy Bunkers. It seemed like the blackout's happening on his own. It don't seem like we ain't gotta listen to it. It seems like it's getting leaked and the nigga gonna cancel the shit. That's what niggas is saying on the internet and all that. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about the internet. I give a fuck about artists trying hard. It doesn't seem like you're trying, bro. It just seems this shit is lazy. The Iceman shit seems lazy as fuck. And I don't like it, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't like this shit, bro. I'm done. That's all I gotta say. I'm waiting on Kendrick to drop. I'm waiting on any artist to pop out who got some bars to drop. Hell, I'm about to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm tripping, if I'm falling and I can't get up, or if I'm making some sense. And if I'm going too hard, or if I'm like missing some details, y'all let me know in the comments. I'm not tripping on people disagreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? But just give a valid reason why. Just give a valid reason why. That's all I ask, man. Until then, bro, I'm out, man. Till next time, right? Peace. Watch some shots, man. Watch some shots.